compare. Compare the distance to the radius. I want to know when it's greater than. Here we go, greater than. Okay, so let's just move these out of the way a little bit, and I'm going to put result on the end of here and check that our first part of the logic is working. Right, let's see if I can get this down. I might just be able to see it. Okay, so at the moment it's the distance of the car from the centre of the scene is obviously 0. So let's just move the car sideways, and when it gets to the circle, this result should flip over from 0 to a 1. Should go from false to true. And there you have it. Inside the circle, outside the circle. Let's just try it in the other direction. Inside the circle, outside the circle. Fantastic. Okay, that's that part done. Okay, well, when the car is outside of the circle, it's got to change its behaviour to drive towards the centre of the scene. So it's got to know where the centre of the scene is. So to do that, I'm going to put a null inside of the car body and point that null at the centre of the scene. Okay, null. Drag him into the body. 0 out the coordinates. Going to rename this null pointing null. I'm going to give it a target tag. Now I don't need pitch, I just need the header angle, but this fellow is going to be pointing at the centre of the scene. Okay, so let's just look at this from the top down view and make sure that it is actually working correctly. Right, I'll move the car over here, and the pointing null is pointing to the centre of the scene. And I'll move the car over here, and the pointing null is pointing to the centre of the scene. Okay, so far so good. Okay, well, all we've got to do now is to take this header angle from the pointing null and use it to steer the vehicle back towards the centre of the scene, a bit like we did with the Mini going around a city, if you remember in an earlier video where I had this Mini following an object and it was just controlling the steering wheels. Well, in this particular scene, the maths wasn't too difficult because the target that the car was trying to follow was always in front of the vehicle. But in our situation with this random car and the circle, when this car is leaving the circle, the target that it needs to steer towards is going to be behind the vehicle. So we're going to have to do a bit of clever mathematics